Forget the 90% crash. Forget the digital gold. Forget the Lambos and the diamond hands. You're being sold a fantasy and you're all looking at the wrong part of it. Everyone argues about crypto's volatility, right? They say things like, it's a Ponzi scheme. No, it's the future, they argue, right? Let me tell you, they're both wrong. The volatility is not the biggest risk, not even close. The real risk in all of this, the one that's silently killing your ability to build actual wealth, is the emotional energy that you're wasting 24/7, 365 trying to time the market, right? We all know a guy, right? A crypto guy. We'll call him HODLing Harry. And this guy, Harry, he bought some Safe Moon Inu coin back in 2021 and 100x'd his $500 investment, right? He was a genius, is what everybody thought. Based on that one trade, he quits his job to become a full-time trader, right? But that's not the story. The real story is what Harry is today, right? He's a ghost. He's a nervous wreck. He's glued to a 24-hour chart on his phone. He wakes up at 3 a.m. in a cold sweat to check the Asian markets, right? He's snapping at his family because he missed a 4% pump. Are you with me? In fact, he can't even hold a 5-minute conversation without checking the price. I know you know someone like this, right? You know a Harry in your life. He's not an investor. He's not a trader. He's a gambler. He's an addict, if anything. This Harry, is making the ultimate 7-figure mistake. He's trading his time, his focus, and his energy for a ticket to a digital slot machine. So in this episode, we're putting the crypto gambler model through the home business hustle audit, and we're proving why it's one of the most destructive energy vampires in the world. All right? Welcome to the Home Business Hustle podcast, the only show that uses cold, hard logic to expose the hype. My world, it's not built on holding, it's built on residual royalty. It's built on systems, not sentiment. And let me be clear, I don't care about blockchain technology. I don't care if it's the future, which it most likely is. We're not auditing the technology, the tech. We're auditing the hustle. We're auditing the behavior that it creates, right? And in this hustle, it fails all three of my core audit criteria: time, cost, duplication, and equity. So let's get right into it and talk about all 3 points. So the first point is the energy vampire, right? It's also known as the time cost nightmare, right? This is the big one because a real business is built on focused energy, right? And a purpose-built system is designed to take 1 unit of your energy and multiply its output, right? Crypto does the opposite. Are you with me? It demands all of your energy all of the time just for the chance at a payout, right? Here's the math that you probably will never see. So the gurus, they like to show you, their 100x gain, but they never show you the thousands of wasted hours time, just the time staring at charts, right? They never show you the opportunity cost of what you could have been building. Are you with me? That's 5,000 hours that you could have spent building a sales funnel. 5,000 hours you could have been, spent building a team, building relationships, right? 5,000 hours that you could have spent building an actual asset. You with me? And at the end of the day, you're not timing the market. The market is stealing your life, right? It's an anti-system, if you will. It's a black hole for your single most valuable resource, your focus and your time. All right. Point number 2 is the duplication, or what I call the duplication dead end. It's also known as the lightning doesn't strike twice, right? As in, where is the duplication with crypto? right? Can you create a system for your crypto wins? That's the question. Or better yet, can you teach your winning strategy to someone else? Can that knowledge be passed on to someone else, right? Do you have that ability, that capability to document essentially what it is that you do as a winning strategy? I would say no, because there is no system, right? The entire model is based on pure blind luck. It's buy this coin and pray that it goes up, right? It's Elon Musk tweeting a dog meme of some sort, and now whatever coin it's associated to goes through the roof, right? The thing is, you can't build a team on a prayer. You can't duplicate luck. You with me? A real business has a process that creates a predictable result. This is a 24/7 casino, if anything, right? When you win, you can't essentially systematize that. You follow? And when you lose, you can't necessarily fix it. Once you lose. That's it. Your money's gone. It fails the duplication test 100%, right? Point 3 is what I call the equity illusion, also known as the digital beanie baby, all right? This is the final test, the test of equity. So the question here is, what do you actually own, right? Essentially you own a token, a piece of, a digital receipt, if you will. You're not owning cash flow. You're not owning a factory, right? You're not owning a customer list, anything like that. You're owning a digital beanie baby, right? You're betting that someone else, the greater fool, will come along at some point and pay you more for that coin that you paid for it, right? A real asset, a real business creates value. It solves a problem. It provides a service. This is a bet on sentiment, essentially. Again, I don't want to get... The cold hard truth is, in a 24/7 casino, the only one with a real proven system is the house, right? And you are not the house, meaning you will never win big. Are you with me? I mean, yeah, sure. You may have wins here and there. You may have good days amongst the bad, right? But in the overall grand scheme of things, you won't, unless, of course, you have a proven strategy or, in a system, right? And I know there are plenty of you out there that do, or maybe a few that do have these strategies and systems in place, but the majority of you, most of you don't, right? I've spoken to quite a few, and you have no system, no way of duplicating yourself or your strategies or anything like that, right? It's kind of like you heard something from someone that heard something from that person, and you're going on a hunch, right? You're betting, okay? So you have to start there. You need a system in order to build any type of residual income, any type of business, right? Any type of asset that is going to pay you well into the future continually, whether or not you are there present in the business doing the actual work. You follow me? Listen, the problem with this is clear, okay? The crypto gambler model is a huge 7-figure mistake, what I like to call a 7-figure mistake. It's not just a financial gamble, it's a focus gamble, right? And you will lose. That part is guaranteed. So what if you took all that energy, all that focus that you waste on staring at the charts, and pointed and directed it at a real asset, on a model that doesn't care if the market is up or down, a model that has a 60 plus year track record, a proven system, a model that is designed for duplication and leverage from day one, a model that requires zero chart watching, zero holding, zero luck. Well, if you're curious, it's all in the 7-figure mistake audit checklist. It's the exact audit I use to spot these energy vampire traps. It instantly exposes the get rich quick, garbage, and it reveals the one systematic model that scores 4 out of 4 on the audit every single time. But here's the thing. I'm not going to spoon feed it to you. I'm not, right? You have to want to get out of the casino. You have to want to stop gambling and start building something purposeful, right? Otherwise, it's just not going to work. You feel me? And this checklist is the first step. So there you have it, right? Follow the link in the description, get the free checklist, audit your crypto strategy, and stop making the 7-figure mistake over and over again, all right? This has been another episode of the Home Business Hustle Podcast. I am your host, Isai Rodriguez, here to tell you, audit your crypto strategy and stop making the 7-figure mistake, all right? Till the next time, take care, and I'll catch you on the other side. Take care now. Bye.